I'm about to enter the world's shittiest cruise. Seriously, it has a reputation for catching on fire multiple times, being stranded in the ocean, passengers having to shit in bags, and currently facing backlash for its fights and ghetto-ness, whatever that means. But more importantly, I just want to have a good vacation with my girlfriend. It's her birthday coming soon and I want to celebrate it with her. So hopefully I don't mess up and our relationship doesn't end because of this. Yeah, dance time. All right, let's go, baby. So I'm gonna have to rewind a bit to my first impressions, and it's giant lines, cars everywhere, it's very hectic, and there's guys that's supposed to take your bags asking for tips. Is that a bottle of piss? My girlfriend saw it. This is a bad first impression. And unfortunately, it only gets worse because we're waiting in line, then we wait in another line, then we wait for another line. But there's dogs sniffing the drugs out of my bags. Then we're waiting in more lines and more lines. There's a lot of lines. Luckily, this is a video, so I can just, oh my God, we're here. Can we be honest? The architecture looks really good, and that's on top of the fact that Carnival, the cruise line I went with, is known for being extremely cheap. Walmart of the Seas, it's known for ghetto people. And here's the thing, guys, I did it on purpose. I had the choice between the Panorama or the Firenze, and the Firenze is the ship I'm going on, which is Italian themed. And my thought process was, if everything looked much more elegant and fancy, maybe people will act elegant too. that didn't happen. I've never been to a club, I've never bought alcohol before, but that's what Carnival is known for, the party cruise, so we'll check that out later. And once we arrived, we ate a buffet meal, and then went to another buffet, and then I got a burger in the span of a few hours. Definitely better than In-N-Out. Yeah, it's better than
Get him, guys, get him.
And inevitably, our rooms were finally open.
Your cabins are now ready. So if you'd like to go ahead and enjoy and relax for a little bit, you can go ahead and make your way.
Cabin review time. Nah, I'm kidding, I fell asleep. But there is weird red, possibly blood stains all over the room. Here's more. You see that? And that's not the last of it. I bet someone is getting fucking rocked here, man. Look at this. What is going on here? And while I'm asleep, do you guys sleep on vacation? Because on social media, there's this ongoing joke that you should never sleep on vacation. It's a waste of your money. And the criticisms of being on a cruise, ignoring all the ghetto-ness, the fights, the mold, you're out at sea. You're doing nothing. There's nothing to do. But to me, that's the beautiful parts about being on a cruise. And you see people swimming, reading books, just getting sun on their skin. And that's the beautiful parts. Because you could do that anytime, anywhere, anything. But you're doing it on a cruise because there's no mounting pressure to be productive. You're there to actually relax. And that's the best part of a cruise. You could do anything you normally like to do, but there's no self-talk that you could be doing something better that would help your life. I was here to relax and I took that fucking nap. I overslept, and Carnival is known for its big, awesome sail away party. I'm sure people were twerking, going crazy. I missed it. But that's fine, because there'll be other moments where I go crazy. So my girlfriend and I went to go get some pizza, and then we went to go eat at the main dining room restaurant. It's beautiful. Babe, delicious. Do you guys hear that? I'll tell you what happened. There was a big storm, and luckily this is on a completely different ship, but it tilted over where a lot of people were falling, plates were broken, and what trips me out about the whole thing is that Passengers are trained for this. It's called the muster station, but me, my girlfriend, were not. You were supposed to board and get checked in. That didn't happen for us. You can literally hear me asking, "That's it?" Everyone's asking, "That's it?" I thought we were supposed to be taught something. And that's it? No, that's it. I can go anywhere. Oh, okay.
Yep, we're done. We just need to get. Is that all?
Cool. I'll walk around, sit down somewhere. Spoiler alert, the cameraman never dies. And after eating so much food, I walked around because it's good for your digestion system, and I fell asleep. Alright guys, I'm about to end the first night of the cruise, and the biggest problem is that I hyped up things too much. It was fine, it wasn't anything too crazy. Tomorrow's gonna be hella hectic. I have a big checklist I need to get done, see if I get any acne from all the junk food I've been eating. More importantly, I want to go read, doing nothing. I also want to play video games on a cruise. It's super pointless because I can do it any other time, but it's novel. It feels cool. Looking at the ocean is kind of fucking trippy, especially when you're still and everything is still moving. Anyway, I am taking a shit and my first pimple, oh my god. Many more to come. I suffer from acne, and it's quite simple. It's not some weird genetic mutation. I'm just significantly more sensitive to food. If I eat healthy food, my skin is fine. If I eat unhealthy food, my skin is cooked. And you'll see the progression of all the alcohol, the sweets, and fried food that will instantly affect my face. Nice wave. Hey, it's great seeing you guys. Woo! I like talking to a lot of people and getting their story, which is very convenient because when there's a lot of lines you need to wait in, you just skip the line. You're having a fun conversation with another person. But the problem with Carnival, and especially our sold out cruise, is that there is a lot of fucking waiting. If I am not mistaken, I recorded a scene of the people right next to us literally eyeing our food because they came first, but they were waiting 40 minutes longer just to get their food. And it's this big problem. Every single time we went to the breakfast restaurants, the dinner restaurants, I would have had to wait around an hour just for all the food that I ordered. And here's the game, right? You're there to waste your time, but if you're seated next to people that aren't very talkative, you're literally just there, staring at each other, just when's the food coming? But it barely ever comes. We're checking off the list of wanting to read outside. I'll be honest, this is like weirdly uncomfortable because the sun's in my eye. I don't have sunglasses. It's barely bright to even read it, so I'm gonna give up and check this off. No. Our destination is at Cabo San Lucas, but today we're only at sea, so that allows us to walk around, explore the ship, and that's what we did. We played mini golf, talked to some little kids. Excuse me. Xavier, you want to say hi to the YouTube? Hi. All right, nice meeting you, Xavier. Peace out. To some people, a cruise is literally hell. But to me, I am having so much fucking fun. Even though there isn't anything directly to do, I didn't pay for the Wi-Fi. Hell no, I actually paid $250 per person. And let's get into how much it costed to even be here. First, you have to realize most of the food on board is all inclusive. So you go to the buffet, you go to the Guy Fieri burger spot, the pizza, which is all delicious. I paid for it. There are usually hidden fees that are port fees, taxes. We didn't pay for that. We booked through a third-party website known as Travel Agents, and you can book through Costco, but they actually won't give you the best deal. So I can give you guys the website I used on the Patreon. Equally, they gave us $50 onboard credit, so it was actually even cheaper than the cruise fare. But this is how they fucking get you, okay? They give you the free $50, you spend it. You get used to spending money on this fake random card, and I accidentally kept on spending money. I bought drinks, I gambled. Guys, I just lost fucking $23, which actually wasn't bad if you think about it.
It's $46 in value.
Never gamble. The house always wins. Even in arcades, it's just kids' versions of gambling. They had a deal where it's like half off the tickets. So I pulled up, I played this little crane game. I was like, oh, wouldn't it be so awesome for the video? It's just my dumb, stupid gambling, but it wouldn't it be so awesome for the video if I win an iPad, or maybe I punch the right number and I win something, an Apple Watch. That never happened. It's rigged.
I've seen this before. There's a little timer up top. Get the shot. So there's a little timer up top, and obviously it's not how hard you punch, but how up you punch, right? And by the way, I've only done boxing anyway, if we look at this right here, the whole goal is to get something where it's like the angel numbers. All right, babe, 777. Not too hard, just good enough. So 777.
Oh my god!
They did it to me again! That's fake, bro. That's the second time I got that. Did you guys want to play?
It was very disappointing to see your hard-earned money go away and then inspire little kids to go gamble with you, because it looks like you're having so much fun. We left defeated, and it's time for dinner.
All right, guys, so the food's finally coming in. I timed everything. It's taken like 25 minutes, which actually isn't that bad for the food to come in. I thought it would have taken way longer. Other than that, the table, babe, camera pan to my hands, it's kind of close to your neighbors, as in, I noticed I was trying to have a conversation, but then I was just start whispering because I don't want other people to hear me. It's awkward.
And the food is always delicious, but the wait was unbearable. People next to us were complaining the people next to them actually left the table because they took so long. Why does it take so long? We even came late, so it should have been less stress for the workers. Did you also notice the lady looking over? Literally every time, everyone is looking over to our table because we would actually be served first, even though people would come first. You know what? Here's the thing. I would be just as mad. Monkeys have ripped off limbs of someone because a zookeeper has given a birthday cake to another monkey. Guess what? We like to be treated very equally as human beings. I completely get it. Yo, I'm fucking awake. The craziest thing is I've been asleep for like 4 hours. I'm about to sleep at 1. It is 5 a.m. in the morning right now. My eyes are bloodshot red. I don't know. San Lucas Cabo. One of the worst things about vacation is that your sleep is not guaranteed. I can take naps to really mitigate the stress on the body. Sometimes you get unlucky, but I woke up really early, so I waited in line because we're leaving through a boat tender. There is no dock for our cruise. We're just floating in the middle of the ocean, and mini boats come pick us up. So because this is a sold-out cruise, the line was 2 hours fucking long. But at the very least, I talked to people. It saved the time. I didn't even know I waited for so long. I was talking to some Asian lady, some old white guy that used to be an alcoholic. He got divorced. Okay, bit personal. But after Cabo, we're also going to the comedy club, and for the first time, Rambo's first time ever, the club. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm gonna have so much fun. No, I'm not. We finally made it to Cabo San Lucas. Today is going to be an amazing, beautiful day. Just look at it. I'm so excited. I'm a simple guy, and I love rocks. I love water. This looks amazing. It's kind of funny that once people step out, there's a verbal reaction, woo, it's hot. But it was this day that I realized, yeah, fucking cruises are for me. Unfortunately, I'm broke as hell, but this day was so much fun. I wish I could book another. So fingers crossed, Carnival, if this video does good, put me on. Sponsorships, reach out.
That's only for $25 a person.
$25 a person?
You can see the fish, arch, Scooby-Doo, Parker Cake, Sea Lion, Divorce Beef, Gas Lovers Beef, Pacific Window, Neptune Fingers, and Lemon.
How about 15? 15 per person, 30 total.
Give me 20. I give you my $5 commission.
Once I become rich, I don't even know if I'll book my excursions through the cruise line because it's tax. For the same experience, for its lowest that I found on their website, it's $100 per person to show me some fucking rocks, and then some Mexican guy will do it for me for $20. To me, it doesn't make sense. Now, I get it. It's a little bit different because they'll also give you a tour of the city, but every excursion is a little bit different so they can differentiate themselves, and ours dropped us off at this fucking beach, and can we just talk about how beautiful this is. The camera literally makes it look better than what it does in real life. So, to preface, right, it doesn't look this good. I don't know why it looks really good on camera. And I'll tell you what, I went for a swim. The water is amazeballs because the temperature out there is so hot. I'll tell you one thing though, I never recorded it, but this restaurant sells tacos, 3 tacos for $28. I was like, oh, 28 pesos, that's not bad. It was $28. It was $28 for some fucking tacos.
Look at that. Show it to me. Show it to me. Hell no. What's your name? What's your name? No, thank you. They had shorts, but they were for the Mexican audience, to say the least. Not my style. It's like those backpacks with sharks on them.
I watched a lot of these cruise videos and they never discuss about the workers. Every time I'm going somewhere, you see them be human beings. They're standing, looking at the beautiful sunset, giving themselves a break when they should be working. And we've all done that before. You see them taking photos of the sunset. I'm recording them for the YouTube. They asked me to send it to them. That is so fucking cute. And the problem is, it's this weird gray area because these people are getting paid $3, $4, $5 an hour, and it's made this big deal where you should always tip them, feel guilty that they're working for so cheap, but it's arbitrage. In their country, it's a lot of money. That's why they're working 3, 6, 9-month contracts, 7 days a week. Here's the thing, okay? These people are genuinely amazing, and without them, they wouldn't have been able to make the experience so great. That's why it's so cheap, because their labor is so cheap. The food is amazing, the rooms were amazing, and the only bad part is that it attracts people that can afford the cheap price, which to me is not even an issue, because we're going to the fucking club.
My girlfriend just asked if I had any fun, and I'll tell you right now, I did not. I actually did not. In my head, I was just thinking, let's make sure I actually live the experience. Let's make sure I don't have a stubborn mind. So I made sure to dance and get myself out there. I made sure to actually sweat, get hot, get into the middle of everything. No, I did not have any fun. It was like this game of, let me do what people are scared to do, which is dance and have fun. And smiled like, yeah, and they say that. No, I didn't have fun, but I really tried. I even did the psychology thing where if you're smiling, you actually presume that you will feel less pain, you will have more fun, more dopamine. It was very mediocre. So other than that, guys, the club, it's cool if you guys like it. It's not for Rambo. Goodbye.
I'm 100% booking a cruise again. I had so much fun, and I really hope this video does good. I hope I get sponsorships because I want to go again really soon. A cruise was so much fun, and this was a 5-night cruise. I can't fit all of it into one video, so we'll quick fire. There's a cruise director named Felipe. He's buff, he's Brazilian, he's gay. He also has face surgery, and he's on steroids. Very cool guy. I actually met him, and I was also a part of a gelato eating contest where you needed to be a parent, a sibling, and bring your kid up. I didn't have either of that. I was just with my girlfriend, so I invited I took some random fucking kid, but we lost. And then also, obviously, my girlfriend had an amazing time. We also went to almost every event, the big parties, 80s party, white party. It was a lot of fun. And I went on the slide. That was fun. I went on the rope course. That was fun. I'm very talkative. I met a couple our age, 23-year-olds. I'm a little bit younger, and I invited them to a double date, which we did go on. That was very fun. You make your experience. I guarantee you a lot of people had a bad time. I saw so many kids running around with just these over-the-ear headphones. People were just on their phones. Why be on a cruise if you're not going to be in the moment and have fun?
1 piece of new acne, 2nd piece of new acne, 3rd, 4th, 5th. There's so many on my head. 6, 7, 8. It's like, dude, I got so many in the past day, it's unbelievable. I'm not touching alcohol because I don't like alcohol. Number two, I'm not touching sugar because it doesn't even taste that good. I was doing it for the sake of vacation and having fun. I regret it. But moving forward, I'm just going to eat the foods that I personally enjoy and not maximize just being unhealthy and ruining my gut.
I also tried wine for the first time. It does not taste good. It does look cool. Also, check out the Patreon. We have book reviews, book summaries, toodly-doo.
Look how fucking fun this is. My feet is up. TV right outside of Mexico. Are you freaking kidding me? And when it was really packed, there were boats everywhere. You can see the little trails left over. And look at the birds flocking. Nope, I'm kidding. That's like shit on the other side. Very cool, though. Very cool.